Today, as we all know, is an incredibly special day. Obviously, 9 years ago today, I created the Edge0626's YouTube channel, and I haven't really looked back. There's a lot of people that were influences on me when I first started out doing YouTube. Some of them don't even know who I am, some of them were I considered close friends. And throughout the last 9 years, while those channels that were my friends have come and gone, and I haven't really spoken to them much because they just kind of disappeared off the face of the earth, I've been still here. I have been the one that has been still here, entertaining all of you for the better part of 9 years, and uploading for about probably 7 of them. Because I did have a slow start trying to get all the channel stuff together, but it was a hell of a lot of fun either way. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there's no denying that 2020 has been a very trying year for a lot of us, both with the pandemic, the growing racial tensions, the looming election that none of us want to fucking deal with at this point in time. And it's been kind of hard on a lot of us mentally, emotionally, and I just wanted to... Today's not even so much about celebrating me in terms of what I usually do when it comes to these anniversary videos. I mean, we'll get to that later on, but like, I want to kind of start this out with a reference to a song. Those of you who don't know, I'm a massive Bon Jovi fan. And for some reason, I came across this song that I didn't even know existed until about a year ago, called "Someday I'll Be Saturday Night," which was a song that they released way back in the 90s, I believe, off what was their greatest hits album, Crossroads. I forgot what year it came out. I think it was like 92 or something. And if you actually listen to the contents of the song, it's a really, really fantastic song. If you haven't gotten the chance to listen to it, I mean, there's a little instrumental going on in the background right now, probably in post-production, but the whole point of the song is about facing optimism in the face of adversity. You know, I'm not gonna lie, my years didn't start off great either. I mean, I lost my job in March. You know, I lost what I thought would be a great career in radio, and which I had actually spoken about in the last anniversary video, but I lost what was a great career and something I wanted to grow and move up in, and unfortunately the pandemic took that all away from me. So for 6-7 months I was kind of just aimlessly, you know, sitting doing nothing, and just in a way I was like a wanderer without actually wandering around because we couldn't leave our house. But it was a bummer, man. I mean, I was depressed. I mean, my girlfriend and I, or my now ex, we had broken up during the pandemic. That was I won't get too much into that because I can talk all day about that one. But that didn't go well for me. There was just a lot of things going wrong, and it wasn't until about a couple of months ago that I finally had that like moment of clarity, so to speak, where I just like, alright, I need to stop collecting these fucking government checks. I need to get off my ass. I need to go out and do something. I need to have a focus. But before that, my sole focus was more or less YouTube. Because as you all know, I did not stop uploading. I did not let the pandemic stop me from uploading my videos. And I would dare say that I felt like it was... I said it before and I'll say it again. I felt like it was my obligation to try and help someone going through a tough time, whether it was mentally, emotionally, because let's be honest, there was a lot of people... I can only imagine that a lot of people suffered a lot more hardships than I did. You know, I'm not so narrow-minded and selfish to think of it that way, but I can't imagine the toll that a lot of others took, that it took on some people during this pandemic. So my goal was to entertain them and hopefully make their... If they came across my videos, it would hopefully make their day just a little bit better, you know? And I felt like I had that obligation, and I just felt like I needed to do something, not just for myself, but for other people. And that was like my whole idea of someday I'll be Saturday night, you know? It was trying to find a a meaning, some optimism, some happiness in the face of all this bullshit going on throughout the course of this year. You know, it's been tough. It really was tough. And as I was saying before, I was struggling to find a job. I mean, I was throwing shit at the wall, hoping something would stick. And I ended up finding a marketing and sales company that willingly took me in. And I've been doing that for the last several weeks now. And I just started with them in late September. I won't name the company because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But seriously, I mean, they gave me a focus that I didn't think I would ever have. And I've never been more focused than ever. I'm currently in the process, at the point of this recording, I'm currently in the process of trying to get promoted from account executive, which is like the lowest, tier, all the way to account manager, which is where I could start forming a team and, you know, start hiring people for my own team. And eventually I want to move out and, you know, be the CEO of my own business, which is a possibility that has been done before. I mean, you can look it up. The numbers and the results are there. It's just a matter of the person doing it, if that makes any sense. So they gave me a focus that I didn't think I had anymore, and it's been hard. I'm not going to deny it's a completely different scene for me, but it was something I needed. You know, it was really, really something I needed. So in a sense, that was my Saturday night. You know, trying to find a job in order to make ends meet, pay my bills. You know, I got student loans, I got a car payment. For a while I didn't know what was going to happen. You know, at one point I was just content to sit on my ass and collect checks all day from unemployment, and then I realized those checks aren't going to be there forever. So I needed to get off my ass and do something. And it gave me a focus and I've never been more focused in my life, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think you all understand. I am more driven and more focused than ever. Which leads me to my next part. But before I do that, I do just want to say this was probably the first ever Iron Banner match where I actually slapped the other team. I've been saving this for literally a whole year. I got this like the week after the 9-year anniversary video. Please show this one some love, because I waited a whole goddamn year to post that gameplay. I really did. I was so excited when I got that gameplay. I was like, because I suck at PvP and Crucible and Iron Banner and Destiny 2, man. And that just made my whole night when I got that gameplay. So now we move on from the real life aspect of this video all the way to the YouTube related part. So obviously, like I said, I felt like I had an obligation to help people and entertain others, but I feel as though this schedule is not going to last forever. Those of you who don't know and have known this channel for a long time, you know I have a very, very strict schedule. I upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then that then transfers to either Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, depending on if something changes. But I'm not really sure how much longer I can do it. And I'm being realistic with you guys. And I'm not saying I'm going to leave, but I'm saying that I'm not sure how much longer I can keep pumping out videos at the rate I'm doing, because my job is Monday to Saturday. I literally get up at 7:30 and I get home at like 8 o'clock, 8:30 at night sometimes. At that point, I'm not thinking about uploading videos. I'm not even playing any video games. I haven't played a video game in like at least 2 or 3 weeks at the point of me making this video, which will only increase, if that makes any sense, because the job is very demanding. If you want to succeed, you have to make some sacrifices, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen from here. Although I really do appreciate something, man. I really do appreciate all the people that have come by the channel and watched the videos, man, because I will arguably say that this last year has been probably the best year, maybe year plus, that my channel has ever seen. And it all started with one singular video. A video that, hell, I don't even care about anymore. It was just, I knew what I was doing when I made the video, and I'll explain it in a second. But the Heroes vs. Villains video. The Heroes vs. Villains is ruined. I made that video with the sole purpose of not only being an angry little ranter guy, but knowing that because I was going to be that person, and because the timing of the video was so perfect, that I knew that the video was going to get great views. And at the point of this recording, it's probably either somewhere between 5,000 to 7,000 views, if not more. And I haven't checked the numbers in a long time. In the end of the day, the numbers don't matter, but it's just something on a screen to me. But I was super stoked when that video started blowing up, and people hate my guts for that video. A lot of people in the Star Wars Battlefront community hate my guts for that video. I don't think a lot of them are that smart to begin with, because I've actually put out more videos since then saying why I did not actually like the changes. So the first video was obviously to get the views. The second videos were to more or less explain why I did not like the changes. But, you know, people fell for it, and I got views out of it, so it is what it is, you know. I'm happy. I did my job, and that's all I can say, right? But in terms of that, there was also another video that did really well for me early on, and that was DBZ Abridged, when they decided to cancel that series, and a lot of people were really up in arms about it, including myself. I was not happy about that at all, because I feel like they led us on for such a long time regarding what was going to happen. And I did not. A lot of people in the DBZA community did not fucking appreciate it, and I still don't really appreciate it. I mean, I like the Short Z series that they created, but it's nowhere near what it was, man. And their popularity, I don't know if it's still up, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same. In terms of that, I also have some breaking news for each and every single one of you. As some of you may know, every Friday or Saturday I upload EBCW videos, which is EBCW, for those of you who don't know, is WWE 2K videos. That's a series I've been doing since 2K16, so probably 3 or 4 years now. And I'm not going to deny the EBCW videos don't do as good as some of the other videos I put out. And it's only because I enjoy them and they're easy to make. And if people in the WWE 2K community like the videos, by all means, I hope they do enjoy them. Sometimes the videos even grow to the point where, I don't even know, like sometimes videos get 100 views out of nowhere for no reason, and others get no views. I'm not sure how that is, I don't know why that is. I title them more or less the same, I tag them more or less the same. The descriptions aren't changing too much, so I'm not really sure what the algorithm is that some videos do better than others, but it's been that way for the better part of like 3 to 4 years. And I have to be honest, it's just, with 2K20 and how shit that game was, it's just not viable for me to do anymore. And that's just being honest. I mean, if 2K22 is going to be a good game, I will gladly play it and make EBCW videos on it, but as far as I'm concerned, the 2K20 season, it's just not, it's just gonna, at the end of the year, depending on whether or not I get to a pay-per-view or not, so obviously for those of you who pay attention to the series, SummerSlam's our next pay-per-view. That should be going up sometime in early November. I'd say the next pay-per-view after is the final pay-per-view for the 2K20 season, which should, if I'm judging it correctly, it should be either late January or early February. At that point, EBCW 2K20 is gone, because there's no point in me putting out videos for a game that I don't enjoy playing, because I really do not enjoy playing 2K20. It's just, I have good games on there and I have good times on there, but it's not nearly as good as other games of the past. And I've said my piece on Battlegrounds. I think Battlegrounds was a horrible fucking idea. If people in the community like the game, that's them. I don't enjoy that style of wrestling games. I just don't, and that's just how it is. And finally, the last thing I want to touch on before we wrap up this anniversary video is, well, one, go check out the montage, the anniversary montage, because you all know I like to do a giant montage to celebrate the next year of the next installment of the Edge0626 legacy. But if you guys are keeping track, at this point, we're now entering the 10th year. We are going to be entering the 10th year next year into 2021. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. I've been doing this shit for fucking nearly 10 years. And let's be honest, and all I've ever done is be myself. All I've ever done is talk about things that I enjoy talking about. All I've ever done is just be a personality that I know I could be. And it's given me the opportunity to work in various fields and be friends with various people. And I don't need to be like some people in the community that I watch. Like, I'll even name drop. Like, as much as I like people like 8 Thoughts, you know, let's be honest, sometimes his shtick gets a little fucking old, and he'll flip-flop on his views for the sake of views, which I think is fucking borderline retarded, if I'm being honest with you. He makes a video one day, oh, I don't like this, and then the next day, oh, maybe I was wrong. I mean, I mean, we all know it's for the fucking views, but at the same time, yeah. Moist Critical, Penguin Zero, another guy I've been watching for a while. You know, he's funny as shit and all, but he's, you know, at some point the shtick of constantly making sex jokes in random fucking videos is like, okay, you know. So the thing is, like, these guys, a lot of these guys, the Logan Pauls of the world, the Ali A's, the PewDiePies, the 8 Thoughts, the Penguin Zeros, Criticals, you know, they're doing this shtick that, you know, who knows how long it's gonna fucking last them. I mean, obviously it works for some better than others, but the only thing I've ever done is be myself. So coming into this 9-year anniversary, man, I don't know what it leads for me, because obviously my schedule has drastically changed, but I ain't stopping. I ain't never stopping. There's no way in hell. I've worked too fucking hard for so little, for so long, that it's time to find that Saturday night, man. It's time to find that Saturday night that I was referencing early on in the video. Thank you guys so much. Check out the montage. 9 years, baby. I can't believe it. You guys take care. Have a great day.